Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Trade the Chain. It is Thursday, March 18th, and hopefully this is the last day I have this stupid microphone. I apologize to everybody. It has a mind of its own. I will take it out of my recommendation list below in the description. But a good day it is. One is the market is seemingly okay. Nothing has fallen apart. That was a really stupid comment from me, but we're just going to go directly to the legal disclaimer because after that, we're going to hit the big boards and KNC with CJ and Monty.
We're firing on all cylinders today, Alex.
Yeah, we're definitely not firing on all cylinders.
This is just a reminder that all content provided by Trade the Chain is strictly for educational informational purposes only. This is not investment advice and should not be construed as such. Do not listen to any of us or anything we say. Trade the Chain is brought to you by TradeTheChain.com, a global community of traders of all ages, all skill and knowledge levels, and all abilities, all using AI-driven sentiment indicators, actionable alerts, and Denis Vinikarov's proprietary research to help them trade like a crypto insider and beat the market. TradeTheChain.com gives you a 14-day trial if you're not already a member.
And our head of research, Dennis, has been in CoinDesk the last 2 days. Go Divino, as he's known in our community.
Divino. And I couldn't get through that pitch without marbles in my mouth either, so I'm no better. Midweek form for us, guys.
No, I saw that. I read that from Dennis. Very good stuff. Nice quote. Pretty neutral here on the dash. Still long-term bullish pretty much across all assets in the market. But then moving over to marketrebellion.com/crypto. This is Monty and myself and our community at Market Rebellion. And with us, you get exclusive access to our trade ideas on a weekly basis. Our macro portfolio allocations, a pro charting platform of Voyager's listed assets, a trading education curriculum, and an elite community of traders all throughout the world, and much more. If you're serious about trading crypto, this is the service that gives you everything you need all in one place. You can start your first month trial for just $1 at marketrebellion.com/crypto. We've been growing quite a bit, and so we appreciate that, guys. We just dropped an NFT course as well that Monty put together and did a very nice job on that. So I encourage you guys to check that out if you want to learn more about the NFT space or Decentraland or Engine or things of that sort. But without further ado,
I should probably watch that course.
I was going to say, Ryan, I'm going to send it to you after this.
Amen.
You know, it gets graded, though. So, Ryan, you better be on your toes when you take
There's a quiz at the end. There's a quiz, Ryan. So I expect you to pay attention.
Before we go into Bitcoin here with the big boards, though, I just wanted to take a very quick introduction to look at the traditional markets, namely here with the S&P. We'll be reaching a TD sequential 9 tomorrow for the most part. When looking at the Dow, oh man, that's gone up quite a bit. Everything is pretty neutral to, I guess you would just say neutral. Yeah, see, there we are on a TD sequential sell 9 on the Dow as well. And then the 10-year treasury continues to creep up. Now it's at 1.7%. So while, that was a scare, a little bit earlier last week, it seems that the increase in that TNX is not affecting the market as much as we expected it would. But then again, we are on a TD Sell 9 on the Dow J, as well as we will be reaching one on the S&P tomorrow. So it'll be interesting to see how that action plays out throughout the rest of the week and how it potentially bleeds into Bitcoin if it does. But looking at Bitcoin here at the one-day time frame, the thing that I really like from the bullish perspective is that we're forming very nice support. We've bounced off these moving averages with green hammer candles. That is like the second most bullish candle you will see when it comes to technical analysis theory. And we're moving forward, continuing with bullish momentum on the green one here, aiming with looking to have some higher volume come in and push us past this previous 9 and high at 61.7. And so I do expect us to see a green 2 tomorrow, a little bit higher up than where we are now, and for the bullish trend to continue. If not, we'll look for a consolidation here at the 54K level. That's where we held support last time. So ultimately, that's going to be a key support level that we're looking for as the trend kind of continues here. So as the market kind of remains in a neutral phase with the 10-year creeping up, Bitcoin kind of remains in that neutral phase as well, but is still in a very bullish formation. So we'll see if those stimulus checks put a dent into the market going upwards.
Do you think
we'll have to see.
Do you think, CJ, that possibly we were talking yesterday about how the zero interest rate policy continuing may have been priced into the markets already because people kind of expected that? Do you think that today's bump maybe a delayed reaction to that?
Do you mean the bump in Bitcoin's price or the bump?
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I do. I mean, we're seeing bullish price action in all markets, and the zero interest rate environment, the continued stimulus with the checks being sent out, that is all going to be good for Bitcoin in the long term and in the short term, I believe, because even if it doesn't necessarily affect inflation or anything like that, because the velocity of money is low, it still adds to that narrative that people are buying Bitcoin to hedge against.
Speaking of things people are buying, today on CoinDesk TV, the $69 million Beeple NFT that was bought, the buyer revealed himself today.
It looks like somebody we know.
Yeah, right? Stunt double. But yeah, so his name is Vignesh Sundarasan. I'm going to butcher that no matter how I say it. I'm sorry, Vignesh. But he's a Bitcoin ATM operator in Singapore, I guess. BitAccess. He was Y Combinator alumnus. And he's the guy who apparently had $69 million worth of ETH to burn on people's NFT.
Good for him. Good for him. And on that announcement, I do want to say something. And I've been, Rob over at Digital Asset News gave me this idea, but yeah, he there's this site called OpenSea.
Okay.
Where you get to go and you get to produce NFTs and stuff like that. So being that it's nearly the anniversary this month of this channel going live.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. We're going to go over to OpenSea. And what you're looking at right now is our very first thumbnail. This was done by an artist. It is Bitcoin.com exchange. We had our fine friend, Danish Chaudhry, who's the head of the Bitcoin.com exchange, on for that first episode. And this was our first thumbnail. We're going to turn it into an NFT, and we're going to auction it off over at OpenSea. So
for the love of God, Alex, if Lindsay Lohan's Tron NFTs make more than ours do, I'm going to run into traffic.
Actually, did the thumbnail come up?
No.
Oh, CJ's sharing. CJ, stop sharing the screen.
We're looking at OpenSea right now.
Here I am talking about. All right, here we go again. So what we are going to do, folks, is we are going to this beautiful thumbnail right here.
Oh yeah,
done by an artist. Features our good friend Danish. We're going to turn this into an NFT over at OpenSea and auction it off in celebration of $69 million buyer reveal and our 1-year anniversary on the channel. Okay.
Alex, nice summer vest in that one, Alex.
Yeah, I still wear that same vest to this day.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's all you wear, Alex, is Columbia.
I should be getting paid by Columbia. I mean, if anything, I'm a Columbia shill.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should at least have like a Stormex hoodie or something by now, so you can mix it up and not wear that every show. But,
it is on the way. It's on the way, CJ. I'm gonna be wearing a Stormex gear. I mean, first of all, Stormex sounds cool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I like the name. I like that they have Adidas there. Adidas.
Let's get to KNC, because I know you guys want to talk about that one as well.
Let's delve into KNC, which has been It's been the bane of my existence to a certain extent on my portfolio. And I know CJ and guys, we started covering KNC. We felt it was a laggard, undervalued market cap to its competitors or its peers, so to speak. And I hold the position in this, but the thing is that it's been range bound for so long, you almost feel like giving up. And then what happens?
Boom.
This chart happens.
Yeah.
I told everybody, people DM me all the time. I said, hold it. Don't get bored.
Yeah, and like you said, Alex, we've talked so much about how it's kind of undervalued compared to its competitors. And if you look at the market cap of Uni or Sushi, still KNC is dwarfed by those. So it's kind of an interesting play here because I think for one, I'm bullish on the sector of decentralized exchanges, right? Because ETH gas fees are so high. I think now is the perfect time for these alternatives to actually kind of find their value and really perform well this year. So one, I think this whole sector is a good play with Uni, Sushi, and KNC. But like we keep saying, KNC relative to its competitors is massively undervalued. So I think that even within this sector of decentralized exchanges, I think KNC is got the best upside potential because of its low market cap and room to grow. So yeah, I've been holding this one, and it was nice to finally see it get some positive price action.
Doing some TA, it looks like we have 25% upside before we get any type of historic resistance. Although I misspoke, this isn't necessarily historic resistance, but it is a Fibonacci extension based on historic resistance, which comes in at a price of about 3.75. So that is the critical level I'm going to be watching. But yeah, hell of a run by this one.
Well,
that's a good point, right? Because I'm looking at this chart and I'm thinking maybe I'm late to the game. But if the fib levels tell us there's another potentially 25% upside, that's a lot better than the 16% down VGX is recently. And I wouldn't mind popping into some KNC to get back some of those losses.
Wow. Well, okay.
What? If we can talk about it when it's up, we can talk about it when it's down. No?
No,
We don't talk about GX anymore.
We don't. Listen, we got 6 weeks to go with VGX, all right? Approximately 6 weeks to go. Don't be trading out of it to go into KNC.
Listen, we always say at the beginning of the show, this is not investment advice and you should not do what we do or listen to us. No one listens to me anyway. They call me paper hands and among other things.
Been following the show, Ryan has a very good track record.
Of what?
So,
I sleep well.
Listen, I like KNC because of the fundamentals of the numbers, the undervaluedness, stuff like that. I think we did our portfolio reveal. I said I was looking for that to be around $10 in the next, let's call it 6 to 8 months towards the later cycle of the bull run. So that would excite me a lot. But also, there's a couple of others. CJ and Monty yesterday, we did a show that was about basically bottom rung market cap players that weren't based on fundamentals, just on buyer patterns of the crypto market, of these new buyers coming in. One of them was Golem, GLM, that we took favor to. And basically any of those tickers that are at the bottom prices on these books, Coinbase or Voyager or whatnot. So there's a whole bunch of different buying patterns that you can get into with this. But what else we got? Anything? Not really anything exciting from a news point of view too much, right, Ryan?
No, I did think it was compelling, I guess, that Bitcoin whale addresses are down 18% as, large holders of Bitcoin, 8% since February 8th. That was in CoinDesk because, whales are taking profits as Bitcoin's hitting highs. So that supply squeeze that we were seeing earlier this year doesn't appear to be happening now. And that might be why Bitcoin, while it's going up, isn't going up as parabolically as it was. It's kind of grinding higher versus shooting higher.
Okay, that is interesting. I wonder what kind of trend that alludes to, whether it's problematic, or if it's healthy.
Yeah, no, I think it's something that we should expect. And I think it is pretty fairly normal to see. Because if we look at 2017 and those whale wallets and how they behaved, like Ryan mentioned, there was a very inverse relationship between the amount of holders with over 10,000 or over even, I think it was only 1,000 Bitcoins. As price continues to go parabolic, we see those smart money scaling out as well. So it's almost a very parallel relationship when we get parabolic gains, and then the large players gradually scale out as they take their profits. So I do expect that to continue, and I don't think that's kind of an abnormal or overly bearish thing to see, because we've seen it in the past.
Yeah, it's part of the rotation to altcoins. Yeah, is that why? That's probably why a number of altcoins are moving higher.
Yeah, very, very good point.
Monty, you were about to say something?
Oh no, that's exactly what I was about to say. Actually, is kind of the role that altcoins play in this. But yeah, I think you guys nailed it there, CJ. The comparison with 2017 and the relationship we saw between price and whale wallets, I think I think what we're seeing now is indicative that we're entering that same sort of retail mania that we saw in 2017. So when the whales are recognizing this influx of retail demand, I think that's when they start to take profits and we see less whale wallets. So it makes sense to me, and I think it's healthy for Bitcoin.
Which is good that they take profits, because they get to go spend the money on things like, look what I found.
Oh,
Rob, Digital Asset News, very first thumbnail NFT on OpenSea right here, folks. Bid up, it's already up to $250.
it's widespread on those first two bids, though.
Okay.
110, 250.
It was probably his mom or somebody who put that bid in. But if you want it,
look at the description. The very first thumbnail I used, very rare.
Oh my God, it's an interesting space. I can't say that I'm fully against Ryan's side of the argument the other day. I think there's still a lot of people, including myself and Ryan, who just maybe, well, I don't want to talk on behalf of Ryan, that just don't fully understand the NFTs.
A lot of old people.
Wow, that old chestnut. Okay.
That old chestnut. All right. I am sorry that I am 45 years old.
I'm not sorry. I'm almost 40. Life is good. But I'm going to watch your NFT course, you young whippersnapper, and I'll see if I can figure this whole thing out.
I am too. And when we're done with the quiz, I want you guys to come back and tell us who got the higher grade.
Okay, we'll do.
All right, very cool. Well, any cool upcoming guests over at Market Rebellion Roundtable?
I don't know who we're having this Friday. They haven't told us yet, So
really,
they always have good guests.
We
had
kind of
Tony
just get
Dwyer last week. Go ahead, Monty.
I was just gonna say we kind of just get tossed into the cocktail hour. They don't really tell us too much. Like, all right, people are asking about crypto, just go give them 5 minutes of crypto, and we oblige.
We have a fun guest coming up next week. No, Alex?
Oh, which show?
The roundtable.
We got Pat this Friday.
Oh, wait, well, hold on a second. Yeah. So we got a couple of people coming on. Next week is damn, I need a secretary. Ryan, remind me.
I'm not your secretary.
No, I said to remind me. Who do we have?
What do we have? Don't we have Pat Ackerman coming on?
Pat Ackerman. We're doing a live stream with Pat Ackerman on Saturday.
Okay.
I believe he came back to me and asked for that day. We were supposed to do him earlier, but Pat Ackerman on Saturday. Then I know that next week, well, we're also bringing in Loopring too. We just
That's
haven't
right.
scheduled it. Yeah, so Loopring, we're bringing in for an episode as well, and then
we'll be coming live from Puerto Rico next week as well.
oh, we will be coming. Oh,
Yeah.
come on, we got to announce this. We will
Yeah.
be coming live from the beaches of Puerto Rico.
Yeah, buddy.
Which is it has a place in my heart. It's where I was born and grew up till I was a little guy.
You were never a little guy.
CJ, but with that being said, is it's going to be our first unofficial Trade the Chain Market Rebellion news asset meetup, because Ryan and I will be on the beaches of Puerto Rico Sunday evening with Rob from Digital Asset News. I wish CJ and Monty could come, but they have a lot of work in Chicago to do. So, but yeah, that'll be fun.
You would be born in a tax haven.
That was funny, dude.
Wow.
I am a tax haven baby. All right, we're gonna think of something cool and dynamic for tomorrow to end this week off with you guys. Thank you all for watching. It was a quick one today, but join us tomorrow. Hang on to your handlebars. Happy trading, and we will see you then, folks. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.